Hey, what's up? I hope you're having a great day today. This video is being way long overdue and I thought about making it since the day I got Tonex for the first time. Today we're making a Tonex Max
walkthrough.
Let's go do it together, my friend. Amor relanzasing now. We break it down, baby. Alright, my friend, thank you so much for being here once again in another video. And as usual, remember to like, subscribe, and do all those cool little things that we like to do on YouTube so that you and I can stay in touch with each other. Right, Tonex. There's several flavors of it, but what we know is that there's a ton of models to choose from. And when I say a ton, I mean a ton. Because they have one of the most extensive shops around that I've seen ever. Almost like taking the dream that Kemper once had and make it like worldwide. But on top of that, there's like tons of third parties as well that are doing the same thing. But do you actually need to go buy tons of collections or like go even to third parties to buy more models? Or is Tonex Max all you need? Today, we're gonna find out together, my friends. So let's just stop the talking, get to the rocking, and grab a guitar. Today, we're gonna be using my PRS SE Custom 2408 because we have these tiny little mini switches that allow us to tap the pickups, giving us effectively a pretty nice single coil sound and a great humbucker sound. And this would be the perfect moment for you to go get a great set of headphones, speakers, AirPods, whatever you feel comfortable listening to music so that we can have a meaningful conversation in the comment section down below. All right, let's do this. Alright, my friends, so here we are in Tonex, and as you can see, we have loaded up the regular default patch. The only thing that I did is I started this noise gate because... Alright, so here's what we got. Anyway, so we have that tone, but what we're going to actually pay attention to is right here in the top right hand corner, we have this collections tab. And I was already tweaking this just to make sure that I have all these things and you can see them. But basically all this is like a big directory of like all the collections they have between signature collection, third-party vendors, or whatever you can imagine. They have it. Look, there's so many sounds. And I'm going to tell you, a ton of these are really, really, really good. Right here on your left, for example, you can see, well, of course, the signature collections by Tonex or IK Multimedia themselves. Right here, you have a few partners, like, for example, Amalgam Audio. And of course, there's at the very top because they're NA, but they're actually making some of the best sounding models. So if you have the time to go check them out, I would say go check them out too if you want to. So as you can see right here at the top, we are going to be focusing on and not on this, because just remember, the question was, do you really need to go get other collections or do you have everything within the Tonex collection itself? That's what we're trying to figure out. So right here at the top, you have the three flavors of Tonex. We have SE or Special Edition that, as you can see, it's like I want to call it the smallest pack of them all. But basically, this is what would be included in like most interfaces and stuff like that. And then you have Tonex, I want to say maybe Core Collection. And as you can see, you have a few more things. And now you have like pedals, for example, and a nice plexi tone. Great. But then the big monster is Tonex Max. And let's see what we have here. Vintage Lo-Fi, High Gain Heroes, all these ones that we had in Tonex and Tonex SE. But now we have, for example, Big Muff and Peach Fuzz, Kelly and Kruger bass amplifiers, Golden Horse. We all know what that is. Of course, the monsters of Angle amplifiers, boutique drives, and all that kind of stuff. Let's listen to them one by one. 50 tone models, 50 high gain tones, 32 tone models, 27 tone models, 19, 10, 11, 53. You know what I mean? Like there's a ton. So I'm already telling you, we're not going to be able to go through all of them. But let's start, for example, with the vintage and lo-fi. Let the sound take us where it may be. And at some point I just stop and maybe we continue in another episode. All right, my friend, let's go do this. Let's start with vintage lo-fi. Very, very, very bright. It almost like reminds me of the Jimi Hendrix collection. Let's see the next one. Crunch Saw Bright. Pretty nice. Let's go to Modern Clean. noticing that these are all very thin. I wonder if we just go like right here to the advanced module and give them a little bit of depth. Just so the tones are a little bit more pleasant and we don't get too bored. Plus, you know, it's part of Tonex, so it's not like even cheating or anything. I'm still not doing anything after the fact. Or maybe let me know if you're too offended by this and next time we don't do it. Either way, let me know in the comment section down below. And while you're there, remember to like, subscribe, and do all those cooler things I would like to do on YouTube. And enjoy this little bossa nova, my friend. I hope your day keeps getting better and better and better. Alright, let's keep making noise. Okay, now let's check the drive it, man, and see what's up. I instantly like the tone of that one. Let me just be a little bit more fair to say something and give it a little bit of a fighting chance to this sound. A little too bright for my taste. Okay, back now. Let's go check the super clean. Ooh, look at this beautiful interface. Very similar to the vintage tube amp that I like to use in amplitude. Beautiful. It sounds really good. Straight crunch. Ooh, this is a bass amp though. Ooh, very nice and fuzzy. Pretty cool. Okay, Fox bridge. It says clean, so let's go clean. Let's try Vox bridge 2. Pretty sweet. The seed never crunch. Pretty nice. But I see this cream saw normal. Super heavy. Let's try the super lead. I don't know. When it said lead, I was expecting like super like high gain lead sound. Okay, baby, clean. I love that tone. I almost forgot that these were all like supposed to be vintage and lo-fi, but they do sound vintage and lo-fi. Clean man bass. That sounds sweet as it should sound. Hot San Diego. I keep waiting for something to sound like super extreme, but I guess nothing is gonna sound extreme because this is vintage and lo-fi. What am I thinking? I feel like I'm just playing the same tone again. That one's different. Sick. I love that one. That one's just really good. Okay, fake plex. I don't know, this almost sounds like black metal to me. More like the practice band and like a death metal band in like your neighborhood. Back when we only had like PV amps and crates. Complete insanity. Now let's see, low bias Lily. Man, I think that was enough lo-fi, but honestly, how can there be so many? I mean, this is insanity the way these sound. Okay, let's just check by another collection just because I feel like we have a little bit of time. Well, maybe not another behemoth, but let's go try it out. V-shaped Wagner Ecstasy. Ooh, one of my favorites. Pretty sweet. Let's check this 10th anniversary Marshall. I mean, that didn't sound really that good. Mesa Barba. I've never heard this, guys. Wow, heavy. I mean, that sounds super black metal to me. This one definitely doesn't need this little push that we did here, huh? I mean, that one is sick. Let's try this PRS Archon. And just like that, it's Mother Nature telling us that this is a good moment to stop and maybe let's pick this up next episode. Let's go get a few conclusions. Ooh, so as you can see, my cameras are starting to fail because this room is way too hot. But none of that matters. What really matters is that we definitely get to check out at least one of the collections. I want to say pretty thoroughly. At some point, I just felt like it's just too much. And you know, this is something that happens to me every time I'm checking these models. There are so many that at some point you're just feeling like you're just listening to the same thing over and over and over again. I understand that as a customer, you kind of want to read this like 50 models. And then you feel like, wow, I got a lot of bang for my money. But in reality, you know, just give me like 5, 6, 7, 8 great tones that I am definitely going to use. And we're good. You know, I don't feel like we need to have 50 models in the vintage lo-fi section. And then when we started checking the next collection, the high gain heroes, I'm starting to think that that is a great collection. And I was thinking already like, there should be an episode on its own and I should just like play really heavy riffs. So I feel like it's maybe a good thing that my camera shut down, but we are definitely going to come back for another episode just to check the high gain heroes. So stay tuned. Other than that, my friend, I feel like this video has been way too long. I mean, my cameras are shutting down. I'm shutting down. But if you stay till the very end, please type crazy with an E in the comment section down below so that I know that you did and that you're a real one. Other than that, the comment section is open for you to tell me whatever you want to tell me. If you just want to say hello, do it right now and help me with the algorithm. Other than that, my friend, while you're there, remember to like, subscribe, and if you can financially support me, smash that super thanks button. I thank you so much. And if you have some more time to watch another video, go watch this one right here and I'll be waiting for you right there, my friend. All right, see you soon.